more like Jenny from the chopping block. What's up with the tour cancellation, J-Lo? We're going to look at a reading in just a second. Be right back. Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we're going to take a quick look at what's going on with J-Lo. So everybody is buzzing about her. She spent $30 million on this crazy movie, The Greatest Love Story Never Told. I'm going to be honest, I was really rooting for them. I thought it was weird that they were getting back together after such a long time. But I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe they were supposed to be together. Maybe, her and Ben, like, yippee. And now they have a blended family. They've got kids all over the place. Don't get me wrong. I love Jennifer Gardner. Like I hate that her heart got broken at some point. That video of her, the pictures of her crying in the car is just absolutely heartbreaking. But she spent all this. So J-Lo spent all this money on the movie. She had this tour planned, and all of a sudden there was all these rumors about the marriage wasn't doing so well. I did a reading on that. I see that they're still working on it. But what is going on with this canceled tour? So let's take a look. Lots of speculation that it wasn't selling that well. I think it was selling just fine. There was some talk about 90%, 80% was sold out. Like, I don't know, that's not that bad. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. And, I have so many new subscribers right now. It's really amazing. I'm so excited. I really appreciate, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I've got lots of new clients on top of it. I am running a 20% off sale for the whole summer. So if you would like to get a magical reading with me, there's a link in the description below. You can do it. It's one-on-one. We do it on Zoom or on Google Meet, whatever you'd like. Some people even just call in, but we get to sit and chat for an hour. You get all my psychic skills on display. So hope to see some of you for the summer. I've got plenty of time scheduled. I opened up my schedule so that everybody can book. But if you can't, if you're in another country, if you're in another time zone, it just doesn't match up, email me at FortuneCookiesTarot@gmail.com. I will work something out. I'll get up in the middle of the night, whatever I got to do. Want to make sure I help everybody live their best life. So let's see what's going on with this tour. We're going to pull up the card view. I'll make this nice and big for y'all. So what is going on with the tour? Why did this tour get canceled? Now, to be sure, there's a number of other celebrities, and I'm not going to go into all of them, that are canceling tours as well. Taylor Swift, riding high, doing great. I know I did see that 311 canceled their European tour. 311, once upon a time, I was married to somebody who was associated with them, and one of the guys was actually in my wedding. So my first wedding, not the second one, not the one that stuck. But what's going on with this tour? 5 of Swords in reverse. We're using the Tarot of the Divine. Emperor, Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands, Dominant Death. Oh dear. 2 of Coins is that shadow energy. So I'm going to say this. I think she really needs to work on some things of her own. I think she really needs to sort herself out. This was extending herself a bit much. So in terms of energy, not in terms of finances or anything like that, but in terms of energy and creativity, she really kind of was doing too much. Now, I've always said about her, you don't get that body, you don't look like that, and you don't get to this place in your career if you are not an A-type and disciplined person. So I think trying to do too many major projects all at the same time just kind of took its toll on her. And I think someone told her, and quite possibly this emperor has been, someone told her, baby, you can't do all this. You got to slow down. You can't, have teenagers running all over the place, have a tour going, have a movie going. You can't do all this. You are at the end of your energy sources. And I think that's okay. So, I know she is heartbroken. That was the promotion that she said, heartbroken that she couldn't do this. I think this death card up here represents a change in the work ethic, because if we are all fun or all work and no fun, what does that do? That burns us out. So let's take a look at the death card and what we're transforming into. Nine of Swords, getting out of that anxiety. It is in reverse, getting rid of the stress. 10 of Wands, getting rid of the work. We're dumping the work. She's overworked, guys. She's overworked. The Moon, getting in touch with the softer side, the more feminine side, the less workaholic side, someone who sinks into the bathtub and luxuriates for a little while. That's what she really needs to do. Get in the bathtub, J-Lo. Get in the bathtub. The World in reverse. This is something that's very, very uncomfortable for her, unfortunately. She really needs to just pull the plug a little bit and take, I feel like she's got all of her energy is going outward rather than inward. And I know some people say, that she's a self-driven person. So therefore she has, very narcissistic tendencies, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I will never begrudge somebody the drive to work. Ask my husband, because he will say, "You're working too much. You're doing too many things. You haven't come up for air." So that was the worst Greg voice ever. And thank God he's got headphones on, because he doesn't sound like that. You guys know that. But, this is somebody who had 5 or 6 major projects and was not coming up for air. So I think this is really a good thing. This 2 of Coins in reverse. Is this a relationship? Is this a business thing? This is the Sun, 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and the Hierophant. I think she really needs to focus on her personal relationship. I think she does need to divert some of the energy that she was putting out and put it more toward that personal relationship. I think that makes a lot of sense. Do I think that the marriage is in trouble? No. Do I think that they are working on certain things in the marriage? Yes. I think that when you are a high power couple like that, and when you have other elements such as children from other relationships, houses galore, all kinds of stuff all over the place, there's a lot to combine there. It's a lot of work. So what's my advice to Jenny from the block? What is my advice? 5 of Cups, the Sun, 5 of Swords. We're getting a lot of 5s with her. And there's that Emperor again. And there's that Queen of Swords. I shuffled the cards, guys. You're seeing this. What's my advice to her? When we get the 5 of Cups and the Sun, we really need to recognize the things that we have, the good things that we have. So, for every bad thing you say about it, so say your husband leaves the socks all over the bathroom or bedroom or whatever, and you can't stand it. And you tell your girlfriend that you need to repair that energy that you put out there by saying 10 nice things about him. So maybe he fixed the fence. Maybe he always buys you flowers on Friday. Maybe he takes your car and gets it washed every Saturday morning without you knowing while you're sleeping in. Maybe he brings you coffee in bed. Maybe he takes the kids to gymnastics so that you can go to your Pilates class. You have to recognize and be grateful for those things that are good. All too often when we get into relationships that get complicated at some point, we do a lot of complaining and we say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. This is annoying, that's annoying. I've been in relationships where, there's a point where someone's hair is growing the wrong way and it's annoying me. So Their hair is growing very loudly. Um, your hair looks stupid. You can hear me. My husband can hear me. So, I think for her, the annoying things have become paramount. She needs to focus on those good things, those little things that you loved about Ben once upon a time, the things that weren't annoying, because otherwise we're just looking at conflict. We need to strip him down to the man that he is at the core. Now, if that's not the right guy, if that's not the person that she wants to be with, then she has to recognize that and make some decisions, which concerns me because we do have this Queen of Swords who is cutting things off. In the last reading, it was cutting off work. Here is this cutting off relationship. It may well be. There's the Ten of Swords. She's kind of done of grappling with this. Nine of Swords, she wants to preserve her autonomy and herself after this. So I, I'm thinking maybe, there's some paramount things that need to be tinkered with in the marriage. Will giving up the tour help that? We have Four of Swords in reverse. We get back to work. Five of Coins. The Hangman in reverse. I think everybody's got their heels dug in. Oh, but there's our 10 of Cups. So let's see up here, the Eight of Coins. I think they're going to continue to work on it. So we've got the Four of Swords in reverse, which is working, no longer sleeping and resting. We are now getting to work. We've regained our strength. We're not repairing. We're not restoring. We are getting to work. We've consolidated the energy and we're going to move forward. The Five of Coins, getting away from the drama, getting away from the people that are advising us. This, we may be getting too much advice from friends and family and whatnot. I suspect we're going to see very private family holidays, not with an entourage, not with a lot of people involved, just with the kids. I do think there's some conflicts with the kids, but not really difficult stuff. I think there's a lot of bickering, like a very Brady Bunch kind of bickering back and forth, which is energizing and good, easily solvable problems. Here, one of the things, the Hangman's in reverse, and it's represented by our Sleeping Beauty here. She's so pretty. When we get that Hangman in reverse, we're not learning the lessons of the things that we do and how they affect people around us. So that is something, everything that she does and everything that they do affects the family. The more kids we have, the more pets we have, the more entourage we have, it affects more and more people. That rippling goes out, 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 out. So this is something that both of them really need to take a look at. And it's a good thing that we got the Eight of Coins right on top of that, because that means that they are going to work on that. It's going to take some time with the Strength card there. We got to wait a little bit. But 10 of Cups, I think things are going to smooth over, but I do think it's going to be a little bit of work up the hill. Page of Swords, one of the things that's under the surface is the two of them are not saying exactly what they want or what they don't like. They're being very polite in some arenas in their relationship. So they really need to say what they mean what they say, and do that. So I'm hopeful for this relationship. If the tour is in fact canceled, so that she can address some things with her family, with and when I say family and relationship, I don't mean just her husband, but with the kids. Once you have kids, it's a whole big mix of people. So everybody's in the mix. So I hope you like that. I hope you enjoy that. I do try and bring a positive spin to all of my readings. I try to read for celebrities the way I would read for them. Even if they're terrible people, I try and find like a good aspect for them to kind of zhuzh it up and try and make things good. But until next time, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said earlier, we are approaching 2,900 subscribers. Add a zero, in a couple of years, 29,000. No, we're really pushing for more and more subscribers, more and more private clients, and also more and more people to come over to PNR Psychic News Report, which is the collaborative channel that I have with Thor Sandalwood, Rick Paul, the psychic medium, and Rob Akampora, my good friend, who is a famous DJ. So please come over there. There is a link in the description of the video, as there is a link to book a reading with me if you'd like a live virtual reading with me. I do all of my readings, unless you're local, on virtual platforms, and they're really great. You can ask me all kinds of questions. We can talk about anything that's going on in your life and start to chart and court your future amazing life. So that's really what I do. I help people manifest and craft an amazing life for themselves. So I hope to see some of you soon. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much. Until next time.